Hello everyone and welcome back. It's been about a week since I've last recorded. Honestly, I've been busy playing Star Wars Galaxies. I'm trying to unlock my Jedi and I'm really close, and I'm going to be releasing a video on that soon, hopefully showing off my Jedi for that. Yeah, check that out soon too. But this week I have what's I call the Mobilize Gain deck. So I've seen some other Mobilize decks being played lately. A lot of them go wide. Some of them do pumping of certain creatures. This one, in this Mobilize deck, I want my creatures to die. And let me explain. So I use something called Vengeful Bloodwitch and Venerated Stormsinger. So whenever this creature or another creature you control dies, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. So basically whenever I mobilize and I create little 1/1 tokens, whenever they die, the opponent loses 1 life and I gain 1 life. There's other things that go on with that too. So I use Case of the Uneaten Feast. So basically this is just for me gaining life as my mobilized tokens come out. This gives me time. Really, it just gives me time. It gives me life to play around and build up my deck, because it's not as fast as other go-wide mobilized decks. I use 2 Stadium Headliners. This is a pretty good one. You've seen this is pretty much in every mobilized deck, because you can sacrifice it and it deals damage equal to the number of creatures you control to target creature. Essentially, it has coordinated maneuver built into it, which is pretty nice. I also play 4 coordinated maneuvers. Sometimes I don't have many creatures out. Other times I do, but it also has the ability to destroy target enchantment, which is nice. 3 Get Lost, just for other types of removal, planeswalkers or whatever. 3 Voice of Victories, it's an excellent spell. Excellent creature. 4 Vengeful Bloodwitches, which is very similar to the Venerated Stormsinger, except the Venerated Stormsinger has Mobilize built in. 1 Shock Brigade, more Mobilize. 1 Brotherhood's End for, well, it's for the Synthesizer decks, and if I just need to kill another aggro deck pretty quickly. 3 Windcrag Siege. These things are awesome with this deck. I can use both sides, depending on what I have out currently. So if I currently have some mobilized creatures out, I'll use the Mardu side of it. If I don't have any creatures out, or just maybe 1, I'll use the Jeskai side of it, just keep popping out tokens every turn. That token gets lifelink and hasten to end of turn, which I'll probably attack with. Also, it gives me life probably because I'll have a Case out, which is pretty nice. Whenever I run out of cards in turn 3 or 4 or 5, I'll play the Thunder of Unity. This is also great because on the 2nd and 3rd turn after this is out, when number 2 and number 3 of the saga gets hit, the same thing happens. Whenever a creature you control enters instead of dies, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. If you get the other side of the Windcrag Siege with if a creature attacking causes triggered ability of a permanent you control to trigger, you get a bunch of tokens coming out, by the way. It's usually the opponent just scoops. I'm playing 2 Mondraks. Glory, Dominus. If 1 or more tokens would be created under your control, twice that many of those tokens are created instead. So I don't use the second ability very often, but I could sack 2 other creatures I have to put indestructible on this. Play 2 Elspeths. I mean, why not? You're playing a white deck, you're playing tokens, you should play Elspeth, 2 of them. And for my lands, I think I play a lot more basics than most people do. But honestly, it works out pretty well. This Dalkovin encampment is excellent in this deck. If I don't have anything else to do with my mana, I can enable that. And yeah, it works pretty well. So that is the deck. Let's see it in action. Okay, let's see how my Mobilize Gain works. I should call it Mobilize Gain Loss. I was trying to think of a good word for the second part of the Mobilize phrase. Mobilize this, mobilize that. I don't know. Couldn't think of anything good. So I just called it Mobilize Gain, because I do gain a lot of life often. This is not good mana. Nope. Even if this was white, I probably wouldn't keep this hand. This is better. Keep this. Still. Not perfect. Okay, I think we'll put the Bloodwitch back. No, we'll put the Thunder of Unity back because we're We're 2 lands away from that. Yep, that's a case. Case of the Uneaten Feast. There's another case. Okay, now we just got to draw some land. Take a mountain. So if I draw a mountain, I'll use the Jeskai side of this. And I have a good feeling I'm going to draw a mountain. Just have that feeling. I mean... Now I gain 2 life every turn. Sometimes you don't draw your creatures, and you just have to make do with what you have. It's an elf deck. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to attack, and if he blocks... Which he does. I'm going to coordinate and maneuver it. Nice. They sell a lot of cards, though. Yep. Gain 2 more life. Play the Voice of Victory. Gain 2 more life. Gain another life. Okay. And whenever they finally kill my Voice of Victory, I'll be able to get it back. Not worth it right now. The case is great because when you're playing little piddly creatures like this, piddly, it's a good word. You need a way to get stuff out of your graveyard to recast that. Oh man, it's gonna hurt. Okay. Gain 4. I'm attacking because I can use a case here. See if he blocks. Surprisingly, he is. I don't think it's worth it yet. I need that Vengeful Bloodwitch out there. You know, I was just saying how... You know how often I pretty much get my three colors all the time. Yeah, and then my first game I don't. Okay. Well, that's just the end of turn, so just let it die. Better play the other one next turn. Aha! Okay, so we're going to... No, we're going to play this first. Before he plays anything else to destroy this. And then we'll attack. Because as soon as they die now that I have a Vengeful Bloodwitch out there, just drains them even more. They're going wide. Two lands. Need my board wipe. Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8, 13. Let's be back to 20. Ooh, that's gonna hurt them. Do I do that too? I think so. Yeah, of course they're gonna block that. Drain him for 4. And then drain him for 4 more. That's game. Nice. Yeah, it worked. Nice. Fun deck, right? You never know how out of control it's going to get. Coffee. Darth Tater. Ooh, Eternal Taskmaster. There's a Nomad Outpost. Play 4 of those. Okay. This hand is rather good. And I have I call my board wipe my Brotherhood's End. Okay. And there goes Brotherhood's End. Or Coordinated Maneuver. No problem. Okay. Just annoying. I'll probably kill my voice right away, so we'll start with the Stadium Headliner. Ooh. Yeah, let's get his Darth Tater's removal spells out first. Yep. Another removal spell. That's black, you know. Half their cards are removal. Okay.
No more distractions. Let's make this quick. I've always hated crowds.
Oh, I could have done 1 to Liliana there. Interesting. If I draw a land, which I just did, still kill Liliana.
Knew this was a waste of time.
Okay, you're gonna get the Thunder of Unity. You should get the Thunder of Unity. There you go. I want to let that go. Yeah, use your other removal spell. Okay. I think I have the upper hand here. I think. As of right now. They might have some bigger spells than me, though. I have multiple ways of getting rid of their enchantments, though. Like I said, they might have some bigger spells.
I do hope you make... Your corpse will make an excellent minion.
You gonna sack that? You can take 2 damage. Yeah.
Yours will be a fate worse than undeath.
Can I get my Thunder of Unity back?
You've reached an undead end.
Okay. Heck yeah. Okay, well, lots of lands. That's not good. Where are my creatures?
My packs give me strength.
Phew. Creature, creature, where are you? I am flooding like crazy. I mean, I drew 4 cards, and not one of them was a creature. In fact, I think I drew 3 lands out of those 4 cards. Well, I can get rid of that, so that's good. Of course, they played that because they knew. Yeah, having that Liliana there is going to be difficult.
It's a lot like plucking turnips.
It's basically over if I don't draw if I draw land again. Basically. And that's something. Except I'm going to be taking 10 next turn. And let's see. He can sack. Yeah, this game's over. I'm not even trying. Okay. Yeah, sometimes you flood. Let's see how many excuse me. See how many lands I drew. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How many actual cards I drew? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Almost 50%. Yeah, it doesn't help. Okay. Let's try this again. Does anyone else use ChatGPT a lot? I recently got a paid subscription. It's wonderful. Again, 1 land. I use it for everything. Aha, there we go. Ooh, I think we'll put the Elspeth back. Though that is the late game. We'll put the Venerated Stormsinger back. Okay. Tiny bones, tiny bones. Am I gonna discard a card? Okay. Let's, since we don't have any Mobilize triggers right now, let's just create a 1/1. We'll go wide. Okay. Tiny bones, other tiny bones. Yes. I'll take 2 of those. So you can get the Vengeful Bloodwitch out. That's fine. If they want to play my Vengeful Bloodwitch, go ahead. I'm gonna create more 1/1s. So next turn, I think I should do a 0 on Elspeth so I can fly and block that Vampire Nighthawk. No, can't play that. Okay. Where do I do 1/1s? Yeah, it's never ending, my friend. Okay. Well, sure, I'm happy. I was kind of excited to see how that was going to play out. I think they were doing pretty well. But what do I know? What do I know? Okay. Let's do this again. Kaziazi. Kaziazi 3. Kaziazi. Yeah, this is a good hand. Could use some black mana, but it's a good hand. Really haven't gone off. Really want to see everything play out with the Mobilize. And then all these triggers. Trust me, it works. Okay. Ooh. Look at that. Ooh, that opens things up, doesn't it? I think we should play this. And then next turn we're just going to gain a bunch of life. Well, a bunch. As in 1. 2. Yeah, I think we can gain enough life. I think. I think. There's 9. 9. Okay, that is beautiful. That is very beautiful. Gain 4. They have any kind of pump spell, though, it's probably over. My board wipe would be nice. Okay. Is that over? It's gonna be hard to come back, right? Because I have to block this. So I block it for 1? It's not even worth it, right? Like, no. It's because you can't block. Just, it's over. I don't even want to play with that Screaming Nemesis anymore. Nemesi. That's discouraging. They're quick games, that's for sure. One way or the other. Buckley 27. Ooh, that is interesting land. We'll play it. Mostly because we go first. Okay. Well, I think... therefore we are? I think... we want to kill that stuff. Okay, we'll get rid of 1 maneuver. Okay. That's a good pull. We'll get rid of the Stormsinger this time. And then we'll get rid of the Bloodwitch this time. No, we need the Bloodwitch. How about another maneuver? Yeah, we'll put something out there. I think we keep the Get Lost. Well, he's gonna get lost. Talk about annoying decks, right? If I draw an on-top land, that's very good for me. That also works. Sure. You want to block? I mean, if you can discard me twice, you get both cards out of my hand, so... At that point, you should block. Yeah, you should have. Okay, a lot of my cards are 3 mana or less. And I can kill that Bandit's Talent with a number of cards. Although I've discarded a lot of them already. That's beautiful. Yeah, we want to do Mardu. Because of Shock Brigade. And we're gonna get a bunch of triggers here. Well, 2. That was a good pull. That was a good find. That's gonna keep me in line with that Bandit's Talent. There's nothing to get out of here, my friend. I'm not gonna attack with the Bloodwitch next turn. Ooh. That's also a good one. Yep. That's why the Shock Brigade's good, because it has Menace and a 1/3. Keep gaining that life, keep losing that life. There we go. It's doing really well against this discard deck. I think they're in trouble. Beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. You always have to double block the brigade here, right? Yeah, you have to double block that thing. Kill the bat. And you're dead. Alright. Good game. That was fun. Okay, one more. I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. I'm doing okay right now, I think because I'm drinking coffee. More coffee. But I should probably go to bed a little earlier than normal tonight. Get more than like 5.5 hours of sleep. I have to unlock my Jedi. So, this is a really good hand. Excellent hand, one might say. Anytime I have some cases and a way of putting out creatures, I'm excited. So if I draw a mountain, I can do case and stadium headliner. This is gonna be a hard deck to beat, though. Almost. Okay, next turn I can play the Thunder of Unity. And then pop off a bunch of creatures, hopefully. Yeah. Draw some creatures, please. Hey, there's one. Yeah, next turn's gonna be a good turn. I'll play the headliner and the victory. And I'm gonna start gaining a bunch of life. I'll gain 4, 8. So I should go back up to 20. And I unlocked the cases too, which is good. Oh, 18, sorry. That's only triggered once, not twice. That's why. Thinking I had two of the Thunder of Unities. The Get Lost was a good pick. I think I should probably kill the Tumblewag. Tumblewag. There's a lot to kill here. Mm-hmm. Yeah, if I don't draw anything, this Tumblewag can get out of control. Okay. I'm not blocking. Maybe the Beastbinder is the one I want to block. Or kill. Ooh, good card. Good card. Okay, so first we attack. Right? Yes, that way coordinated maneuver can kill just about anything. And gain a bunch of life. So now we have 5 creatures. We can kill you. And we can kill you. There we go. Bob's your uncle. We have the case to get our creatures back. See how the case of the Uneaten Feast works really well with Mobilize? Because you just gain so much life off of it. And if you have your Drainers out there too, you're gaining more life and draining life on them at the same time. It's pretty sweet. They have a lot of cards still. I need another Thunder of the Unity. That's my only card draw. This is going to be an interesting one. Playing against Luck or Luke? Probably Luke. The Ambitious. Okay. That's an interesting card. I don't think I've drawn my planes that actually adds another 2, I think it's another 2 1/1s. I don't think I've drawn that at all. I have 3 of them. Alright, ornery Tumblewag. You have any more creatures? Hey, you want that, right? Tell you what, I'm gonna draw removal, get rid of that ornery Tumblewag. I'm gonna draw another Get Lost. I can feel it in my bones. You should attack. There you go. It took a long time. I think this turn we sack one of our cases. Play this. Play this. And if I have to, I can keep Mondrak and sack the other two. And then get them back with the other case. Okay. I think I was out one. I think I probably should have played this before I sacked the case. Just very evasive deck. Doesn't like being blocked, does he? Mm-hmm. Ooh, that's excellent. So I'm about to have 4. Because of Mondrak. And then I can kill the... I mean, I gotta kill that ornery tumblewag eventually, right? And then if they block... Okay, this is what we do here. We sack the stadium headliner, we'll still have 4. Kill the formation breaker. Or do we kill... I think we kill this. Yeah. Still have 4. Then we sack 2 creatures. Get that indestructible. And we kill his last creature. There we go. We played that right, I think. Okay, let's just get rid of that too. Indestructible. And that's the ball game. I think. Not quite. But very close. Oh yeah, it's the ball game. Sorry, I forgot I doubled. My daughter just woke up. We'll end it there. Thanks everyone. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm gonna go check on my daughter, make sure everything's okay. Have a good night.